Hello everybody, I'm Moldy, and this is Baten Kaitos Origins once again. In the last episode, we spent the whole time fighting this bird. The bird cheated, I cheated back, and now it's dead. The most absolutely infuriating boss in the game, lying right there dead at my feet. What a huge bird. Huh? Wait a minute. Looks like I can draw the magna essence of Hullo Bird's plume. Yeah, let's take your feather. As much as I hate you, I feel the need to take your feather. Anywho, we are now left with the task of finding our way out of the jungle. So that's gonna prove to be rather difficult, since it is literally impossible to get through here without this so-called landmark stone. Tiny flowers sprout up through the earth as hard as a rock, and we can draw nameless flower. I don't want it. No nameless flower for me. Oh, that's where I can jump up and grab that treasure chest. Thank you. Mirage turn. I don't remember that card so well. A melee special generally used after a regular weak attack and a combo by turning her back to the enemy and keeps the attack hidden. Melee guarantees it will hit variable element blah blah blah. So yeah, that's basically Pegasus jump, except it's a different animation, I would assume. That being the case, ain't no harm in putting it in over the Pegasus jump. And let me just scooch around you, Mr. Flower Man. And this is a white club, obviously a weapon for melee. Can I jump over to where that skeleton is? Yes, I can. And I'll just scoot past you. There we go, jumpy yuppies. And you are Ice Bloom. I already got you. Wasting my time with duplicate attacks. And apparently we were on the same level as that flower guy. Well, no matter. There's only 3 of them, and a finite supply of them at that, which means they ain't cranking out an endless supply of babies like that bird was. That damn ass stupid motherfucking bird. I will always hate that bird. Nothing will quell my hatred for that avian asshole. So, let me just have some cards, please, that I can hit people with. There we go. There's some hitty cards. And okay, now we can do some more hurty pains to the enemies. Gilo's looking a little down there. I got something up against the screen. That's better. You ain't blocking my view of the cards anymore, you tissue. I like to put a tissue over top of the capture I got there. Keeps the dust off of it. I don't like having dusty equipment up in here. You may or may not know this, but I happen to be recording in the dustiest room in the house, which it has its downsides, quite obviously. A downside like everything in this room being covered in a nice juicy layer of dust, and it gets everywhere. Anyway, let's focus on murdering these plant beasts. It's all planty up in here, which you'd expect out of a jungle. Jungles are supposed to be all planty and such. Now, let me just do what needs a doing if I could have a... Damn, not getting a weak attack coming up in here. That is most unfortunate. Most unfortunate indeed. Well, whatever. We'll just do what I can do. And everyone will stay alive. Soggy, take your drinky juice. You need it to grow up big and strong and not dead. See, being dead is really bad for business. And we ain't got time for things that are bad for business. We gotta be doing the good business up in here. Now, where are all the weak attacks? I know I got weak attacks in this damn deck. Where are they? There they are, fucking finally. And here we go. Now we got some real cards. Oh, I should have used that sooner. Oopsie doodles. I done made a mistake. Well, whatever. Ah, shit. Well, Gilo, you need potion. You've got less health than everyone else. Except you don't anymore, because battle's over. You get your health back, everyone's happy! Start being happy? I just said everyone's happy! So why don't I see you being happy? That's better. Stay that way, or I'll get ya. I'll make you be happy. I'll make your grandmother suck eggs. Anyway, jungle. We need a way out of here. Preferably a way that doesn't involve dying. 'Cause that defeats the whole purpose of getting out. We want to get out, but we want to get out alive. Now what's... Okay, yeah, we're making progress. We got ourselves a lake here, but what's off here to the right? Rocks! There's just stones. We can grab a stone. Why the fuck not? Now that's a very stony stone. Fruit tree! There's brightly colored fruit growing on the tree. They sure smell sweet. Yeah, we can't really do anything with them, but we can't just hoist a card up and pull them on down with the magic of the Magnus. They're too high up. And I apparently can't fly up there with my wingy wings. What's the point of having these wings if I can't fucking fly with them? God damn. You can fly horizontally, but not vertically, I see. Perhaps this way? Okay, we got a turtle. I see a treasure chest up there beyond Turtle Town. So, the turtle needs to die. And they're accompanied by clams! Of course they are. Turtles come as a package deal with those clams, you know. Clams and turtle go hand in hand. So, adamant shell, yeah. Adamant your ass, why don't ya? That's all you need to do is make your ass all adamantamint, and then you ain't got shit to worry about. So, you just... There you go. That's some good damage. That turtle's already close to death, and Soggy's gonna drink a juicy juice. So... Yeah, you're just shelling yourself up. Why? Why with all the shelling? Friggin' dropping them bombshells, baby. Dropping them like it's World War I up in here. What do you think this is, the Battle of Verdun? They fired off so many shells out there, and a lot of them turned out to be duds. If you went out to the Verdun battlefield right now with a metal detector, you'd come back with some unexploded artillery shells. I am not joking about that. That is history right there, baby. You can grab yourself some actual historical whatchamacallits, and I don't know, you can keep them, eat them. Probably not. It's not advisable to eat 100-year-old artillery shells, as unexploded as they may be. I, for one, would not recommend it. Just, there's some things that are made to be eaten and other things that are not. World War I artillery, definitely not made to be eaten. Not in any traditional sense of eaten, but like if you were to, like, I guess you couldn't technically say that you ate one if it like fell and hit you directly, but then you'd be dead. That's one sense of the word eating it. But just, you don't want to eat it that way, because, well, we've already been over this! Why must I explain these things to you? Have you failed to listen? That stuff will kill you. So don't go getting dead now. You ain't no good to me if you're dead. So let's keep you alive and well. That way you can keep watching my videos the way nature intended. You get to live, I get the views, win-win, right? It sounds right to me, so that means it must sound right to you, cause why the fuck not, wouldn't it? Oh no. Logic sometimes doesn't have to be logical. You live long enough and you will realize that. Because that's logic for you. Logic's just weird like that sometimes. And there we go. Finally getting some decent draws here. And all my decent draws are gone. And I think these clams ain't attacking me. Okay, it's dead. I was about to see if it was going to attack me. I was paying more attention to the cards than the battle, and I noticed I was at full health, so clams no hurt. They exist only to tank incoming damage. Ooh, Sedna Evanstone Sculpture. Me likey Sedna cards. And that is a hot spring. I found a whole ass hot spring just sitting in this chest. Fully restores health and cures all status. Yes! That absolutely worth having. I will put that over Nibble Potion because it's just better. Better in every conceivable way it is. And I think I'm gonna switch this out because I noticed I don't have Millie defending very often. And she does have that white club and this move here. Heaven Lapse. Why do I not have that in the damn deck? Why are you letting me walk around without having these things in my deck? You just like watching me squirm and suffer, don't you? I can't blame you. It is entertaining when that sort of stuff goes happening. But also shame on you. For shame! And this way leads to that way, and up here we saw a field of butterflies. Now, let's see here. Wow, what pretty butterflies. Are they collecting nectar? Watching them makes me want to curl up and take a nap. Soggy, those are blutterflies, not butterflies. One sting and you'll be too busy scratching to sleep. So, blutterflies then. Sounds kind of like another word for mosquitoes. And I hate mosquitoes. Is there a single person in the world that actually likes mosquitoes? There's a burb up there. A flamboyant bird rests atop this nest. Judging from its loud cries, it's a member of the species obnoxious. Okie dokie then. I don't hear it making any loud cries. And that's a big boy. Just sleeping here in the jungle. Whoa, look at the size of that elephant. I think it's sleeping. Yeah, no shit. Stupid dingbat, don't get so close! Elephants can turn really savage when they're upset. Especially right after they wake up. They go berserk and charge right at you! Wow, Millie, you really do know everything. Well, it's all written in the School of Magic's textbooks. So it's just hearsay. More like Reed say, shut up! Now let's keep moving and try not to wake it up. So, it would be a really bad idea if I were to do this right in front of it. Look at me go, elephant. Yeah, you big sleepy boy. What are you doing? We shouldn't wake it up. Maybe we should. You don't know that. Except you do know that. You went to a great length to explain why we shouldn't wake it up, and we're looping. That's the problem with the jungle here. No landmark stone, you go looping around. Hey, didn't we just pass through here? I think we did. See? What did I tell you? The Hollow Hollow Jungle's a terrible place. This is how it starts. You get lost, you can't find the way out, and when you finally collapse, the Hollow Hollow birds come out and... Ew! Well, we already killed one of those birds. Granted, we had to cheat to do it, but whatever. Hey, Millie, do you know which way Komomai is? The rainbow's over yonder, so I guess it would have to be that way. So the way we're heading. Oh, but what difference does it make? We can't get out without a trail. Maybe we could get some help from the elephant. Didn't you say it charges when it gets mad? I see. So we make our own trail. Exactly. If we can just get it to wake up. Alright then. Let's get this pugnacious pachyderm out of bed. So, how are we gonna wake you up? Hey, wait a minute. If we just shake it awake ourselves, it'll come charging straight for us. Let's use our heads a little on this one. So, we've got a bird here. Flamboyant bird, its loud cries, the species obnoxious. Should we try giving this tree a shake? Do it! Shaky, shaky. So, that bird's squawking ain't enough to wake the elephant. So we're gonna need more irritants to wake the beast. And there just happens to be butterflies that'll give you a real nasty itch. Yeah, butterflies, they're butterflies, and... Hey, wait! We could use this to our advantage. It looks like we can draw the magnificence of hollow flower nectar. So, I guess so. We'll grab that nectar. I thought the idea was to trap the butterfly in the card. But then again, I don't remember if it was this game or the first one that mentions reasons that you just can't trap living creatures inside the Magnus. Anyway, here's some nectar on ya, and that'll draw in some butterflies. So, you're getting squawked at and bitten by ravenous, blood-hungry insects. Oh, he's a stirring. Look at that big old bastard! That's one hell of a run cycle you've got there. And our way is clear. That's the way to Komomai, right? Uh-huh. And look, we've got a brand new road. We certainly do, but how far is that elephant going to run? I hope we don't find Komomai in ruins. Hey, it wasn't my idea. Well, whatever happens, happens. There's something lying here in the elephant's trail. Attack amulet. Okay then. We've got ourselves a way out of the jungle. The ancient library of magic, which I don't feel like going into right now. There's the Komomai City of Flowers and the port. So, city time. The whole reason to getting out of the jungle was to go to the damn city. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We just gotta go find Queen Corellia, convince her not to go along with pro-machination, and then things should fall into place. I smell all those flowers. They call Komomai the City of Flowers. The fragrance carries through the whole capital. Makes sense to me. Weren't we supposed to meet with that Corellia person? Queen Corellia should be at the palace. Of course, makes sense. She is a queen after all. It's up in the center of town. This is so exciting. I've never actually been inside. Okay, center of town. Got it. Let's go. But first, I'm gonna swing by the shop over here. And they just happen to have a blue flower outside. And before I go shopping, we did pick up a Sedna Magnus. My fucking nose is itching like crazy. So, Magnus, go ahead and dump that out here in town. Let's see what this Evanstone sculpture gonna bring to the table. It brings an Evanstone sculpture. Now, ain't that a shocker? Yep, keep up the good work. Can't really interact with it, but it is there. It exists. And now let's go to the church just for that old fuck nugget to tell me I ain't got enough experience to be any classier. You better not be telling me that. I cheated on a damn bird, for fuck's sake. So you better be giving me that class. You son of a bitch! Tell me I lack experience. I think you lack a little faith, Mr. Priest! So, which of these save files do I want to go over? This one. All I gotta do is look at the date, that's what it is. They were in the same spot. And I gotta keep an older save file, that way if the fucking footage gets corrupted, I can just reload that one and redo the episode. Hope it doesn't come to that. It's actually come to that once in my entire 7 years of doing YouTube, back when I was doing that series on Metal Arms. Halt! Who might you be? This way leads to Queen Corellia's palace. If you've no business here, we'll have to ask you to turn back. Oh, I've come from Alfard on behalf of Quaestor Varus. My name is Sagi. I would be honored if I could have a moment of her grace, the fairy guide's time. Ah, Master Sagi, we heard you were coming. Forgive us for the misunderstanding. Let us escort you to the Queen. Well, that went smoothly. Right this way. Yeah, let's go see this queen. And there she is. Young Queen Corellia. Queen Corellia, we've brought the emissaries from Alfard. Thank you. She doesn't look too much different than she does in the first game. Just a little bit shorter is all. So then, business. Welcome to Anuenue. You've come quite a long way to see me. What message is it you bear? Your Grace, I'd like to speak with you about the Empire's attempts to pro-machinate the world. Machina, yes, of course. Continue. And anyway, Machina bad, Wings of the Heart good, etc., etc. I know of your plight. Stories of pro-machination reached my ears some time ago. Then, you'll help us, Your Grace? Out of the question. The people of Anuenue are not fond of conflict. Well, nobody is. We have always stayed neutral and peaceful in matters of foreign policy, a tradition I intend to keep. And suppose the Machina Vanguard has already arrived on your soil. You think neutrality and that smug little grin will stop them? I assure you, if pro-machination shows signs of spreading into Anuenue, I shall take the necessary action. However, as of yet, I have no such news. There's nothing more to discuss. I understand, Your Grace. I'll explain your position to the Quaestor. But, Sagi... But nothing. What else can we do? Yeah, let's harass her. That's gonna go well. Yeah, it's not like she's siding with pro-machination. Let's report to the Quaestor and see what he thinks. Did you just... You wouldn't happen to be a spiriter? Exactly what I am, lady. Huh? Me? Yes, Your Grace, I am. Is that so? Yes, it is so. If you've no further business with me, then kindly leave. Tell Quaestor Varus I cannot be of help to him. Well, okay. Understood. We'll call up and tell him you're just gonna sit there with your thumb up your ass instead of doing anything helpful. Sir, we weren't able to secure Queen Corellia's help, but she doesn't seem to be in support of pro-machination either. Ever the pacifist, even now. Alright, I suppose there's no point in pursuing the matter further. My guardian spirit has already cautioned me against pressuring the fairy guide. That concludes your mission. Good work. Return to Mintaka. Understood. But... Orders to withdraw? Well, yeah, but going back right now ain't such a viable option, cause the ship is still crashed out in the jungle. It ain't all fixed up yet. Yeah, let's go back to the Hollow jungle. Repairs to the Sphena should be done by now. How can you be so sure? The ship was fucking shot down and it plowed into the jungle. It wasn't busted beyond repair, but I'd imagine the repair's taking a little bit longer than this. Wait! Why wait? As long as we're in Komomai, why don't we stop at School of Magic? You mean the school you went to? That's the one. It's a repository for all the world's knowledge. Maybe we could learn something about that strange world we keep finding ourselves in. Actually, yeah, that does sound good. That's true. Wanna take a look, Schwumbus? Will it be any fun? I like school! When I got out of high school, I did not go to college because I was done with education. But fine, we'll go in there. Might find some useful information. Yeah, plus I've always wanted to see what a school is like. Yeah, that's right, you're a hillbilly hick-ass motherfucker. You don't even know what a school is, let alone how to read or write. But yeah, School of Magic is on the right and left sides of this road. So... let's see what's going on up in here. Yep, that's school alright. Open your eyes, my little lost lambs. It's time to begin our class. Will your answer to me in your heart... Oh, will your answer to me in your heart Get one wrong and you're out. That's because magic isn't something you learn because you have to, but because you want to. You're worse than a koa monkey if you give up on your curiosity. Only those who survive will get credit. Let's begin. Question 1. What was the wicked god who rebelled 1,000 years ago named? Huh? Well, that was Malpertio. Question 2. What is the source of power that keeps the islands aloft? What? That's the end, Magnus. Question 3. What's the name of the bell donated by the school's first headmaster? That I do not know. Well, ain't we a little confused? Question 4. Who were the clan that sealed away the wicked god? That we also don't know yet. Well, I know. Well, actually, yeah. You probably do know. It's the ancestors of the children of the earth. I believe that was explained. I thought I was just about to give away something that's coming up later. Anyway. You in the last row. Good job. You got them all correct. You get credit for the course. You, the one who came in late. Tardiness is inexcusable. If you want credit, be on time next time. So, good for you. Phew, it took me 2 years, but I finally got a credit in magic. What an ordeal. The professor is really strict and won't give anyone credit who doesn't succeed to the very end. She says it's to help us become successful adults, but she's just as strict to the adult students. Well then, mind explaining to me what the hell that was? A student coming up to talk to me? How unusual. No one ever comes to my classroom except on test days. They've pegged me as some sadistic queen of pain. Not that that bothers me. We professors don't get paid to make nice with the kids. Well, that makes sense. Anyway, I want to raid some lockers. It's the lost and found box, a keychain, a shoe, some pencils, panties, a notebook. Oh wait, one of these things doesn't belong. Lost and found is lost and found. I hope the owners find what they've lost soon. Yeah, but... yeah, one of those things definitely doesn't belong. Sounds like with mystery novels, but someone has written whodunit at the start of each book. Huh, there's something here. A Magnum Mix recipe. Cool. That's fine, but... yeah, I ain't reading what you're saying there, and another Magnum X recipe. I was hoping to find some coupons! Couldn't work up the nerve to deliver it. Farewell, first love. Unfortunate. Millie, you okay? Maybe. I don't know. Half-eaten bread. Oh, we can draw some rotten food. I'm gonna pass on that. Carrying that shit around is bad for my health! Bad! For my health. I don't like carrying toxins around in my pocket. Now, what's going on here? Look up, troops. That's a ball. The ball above you contains a fistful of cash. It's set to open at the eve of our victory. Our efforts here are for the righty chairman, and by extension, for money. When you're tired, look up. That ball is smiling down upon you all. Now go get those ballots! Okay, so there's some kind of election going on. I invite you all to speak openly and offer your thoughts without reserve. Yeah, good for you. Now, anthropology professor, you ain't the guy I was hoping to talk to. I was hoping to find the principal of a school of magic, because that's the person who hands out landmark stones. Or at least they were in the first game. Splendid, splendid, come to me with a question even during break time. What commitment? Fuck it, let me learn something. We thought we could come to you for an extra lecture. Well, that's gonna be fun. Yes, of course, it's our job as teachers to satiate you students' curiosities. Very well, how about a talk on the children of the earth? The children of the earth are a people who live under the toxic clouds below our floating islands. And that right there is one thing that has changed from the original GameCube version. The toxic clouds were originally called the Taint Clouds. Of course, that was 2003, 2006, you know, a time before the word taint came to mean the space between your ass and your balls. Times have changed. They are the descendants of those who buried Malpertio a millennium ago. Their forefathers could not abide by the destruction of the land at Malpertio's hands. They sealed away the wicked god using 3 sacred treasures and drove the Dark Brethren back to their dimension. With that, the Age of the Gods ended, and this era, our era, began. We are all able to enjoy life as we do today because of the bravery of those forefathers. As to what the world was like during the Age of the Gods, I'll let another professor explain. Well, okay then. And who are you? Yep, you're a research assistant. You're synthesizing matter, can't really talk. You can't eat rotten food, but apparently you can beat it for matter synthesis. Can't beat it for matter synthesis either. One man's trash, another man's treasure, I suppose. The professor seems awfully fond of trash, though. Yeah, maybe he does. Yep, you're a chemistry. And yes, this, be quiet. Go read a beginner's guide to chemistry from that bookshelf. Yep, I ain't doing that. Anyway, let's go see the left side of the school. And then we'll head off back to the jungle. Get out of the way, stupid! I'm trying to go into the school! And what have we in this room? Bunch of sleepy students. Whoa, everyone's sleeping. This class must be dead boring, huh, Schwumbus? Listen up, this part is important. It'll be on the test, so keep your ears open, even if your eyes are closed. 1,000 years ago in the Age of the Gods, the wicked god Malpertio stirred up a rebellion. Consequently, the earth was covered in darkness, but the world didn't end. Why not? Anyone? Right. We covered this yesterday. I'm glad you were listening. It was the children of the earth and... Hey! You just noticed everyone's sleeping? Is my class really that boring? Is my class really that dull? Is sleep really that much better? Yes, it is. You who just came in, tell me, what do you think? Is my class really dull? No? Of course not. Right, of course it's not. Everyone's just tired, right? Tired. Every day. The world was lifted from darkness, but my class is still stuck in the mud. I want this to be fun! Well, try being a more fun person. If you're a boring teacher, no one's gonna pay any attention to you. And what have we here? Oh, there's another ball in this room. Where is the candidate? He'd better not have eaten any original cookies out of stupid curiosity. It would be unthinkable for the future headmaster to have eaten the opponent's bribe. Woo! What are you wooing about? Here, new here, have I just forgotten your face? You don't look like a student, so then, are you an ally to the cause? If so, show some proof! Well, that's fine, just don't get in the way, we're all terribly busy right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna question what's going on there. Anyway, head teacher. So that child there's the head teacher. Concordantly, the fallen body of the wicked god was divided into 5 pieces and sealed on each island. It sounds shocking, but when you all prepare fish, you separate the meat and bones, and the guts too. Anyway, this is only a theory, but what would happen if those pieces found a host? Say, a human? Just between us, I wonder if it might not be the case with these monsters showing up in Alphard. Well, how about that? But I digress, and when studying magic, the will to learn is paramount. Even if the election staff have stolen my classroom for their nonsense, it's important to stay focused. What is it? Who are you? Yes, I'm the head teacher. Is there a problem? You're another one of the fools who would doubt my abilities just because I'm a child, huh? Honestly, I can't believe they turned my classroom into their election office. Grown-ups are all like this. Yes, it is very unfortunate. People tend to doubt the children's. Sometimes the children's show great promise, but sometimes they're dumb. Like, a lot of the time, they're dumb. So, back to jungle then. Unless you're gonna stop me for some stupid reason. Wait! We already went to school, what more do you want? Why don't we look around the School of Magic a little more? God damn you! If Waster never said anything about rushing back, we should have time for another visit, what do you say? I've had my fill, back to jungle now! Schwumpa says they've had their fill. Really? They won't go? No! I've had enough school, let's go! Not even as a favor to me, I've been dying to know about that strange world we keep finding ourselves in, and we didn't find any information on it over there. Might have the answer, can't we look? Head over and take another look. Fine! Guess we just gotta talk to someone else. That's weird, she couldn't have heard your answer, Schwumpus. Then again, when has that ever stopped her? Yeah. Can she actually hear me? I mean, it's hard not to hear me. I'm yelling like a crazy-ass son of a bitch up in here. Anyway, you're holding red and blue things. I wonder how this election's cookie war will end. I love the cookies, though, so I don't mind. The righties are speaking now, right? It's crazy that they're stopping folks with traditional cookies. They're letting people buy who have more original cookies than traditional ones, though. Okay. Strange back in the day made fun of that fellow's name, but now it's quite dear to my heart. Well, young man, what business do you have with this old lady? Trade Magnus? No, not now. I ain't looking for Magnus trading. The giant bell was cast for bonds, is donated, and it's been scrupulously maintained. That's called the bell which tolls time. The school's first headmaster donated it when he retired. Supposedly he was saying we shouldn't waste time. I know because it's a common test question. Okay. So, the lefty secretary's support office just ahead. You carrying any original cookies? No, I ain't got any cookies. I see you go right ahead. You should make a point of talking to the staff chief inside. Heard and blah blah blah. So, your stupid ass election doesn't make any sense to me. How could we lose by only 8 votes? What about you? Divinity professor. Now that sounds like it might actually help us learn stuff about Otherworld. Can I help you? Your face says you want to study your school. Yeah, tell me! Give us a brief lecture, blah blah blah. Ancient gods. 1,000 years ago, the gods fought a war that started over the wicked god Malpertio's rebellion. Malpertio, that name alone is enough to make one's hair bristle. Malpertio borrowed the power of the Dark Brethren in order to bend the world to its wicked purposes. It challenged the other gods to battle, where it killed, plundered, and drove them to the brink of extinction. Even the powerful magic of the gods was no match for the vile power of the Dark Brethren. So why is our world not ruled by the wicked god today? That is a question for another scholar. Well, we already know Malpertio was defeated and sealed away. And you... Speak, damn you! Why can't I talk to you? There we go. Yeah, tell me stuff. And teach me, I'll start 1,000 years ago. No historical records dating before 1,000 years ago exist today, but the oral reports have endured. According to those stories, the world then was in an age of gods with powerful magic and vibrant wings. It appears that the Magnus we use today existed at that point in time as well. In fact, contemporary Magnus technology was a result of the Empire reviving the gods' ancient technology. As such, it's only natural that the use of Magnus was widespread at the time. So why did such an advanced, prosperous civilization fall? That's a story for another professor. God damn it, why can't you just finish the damn story? Yeah, pass the shit off onto other people. Pawning your work off onto other professors. That is quite annoying. So yeah, this dude already told us about Malpertio and whatnot. World history, has some amazing mustaches, and hey, Magnamix, yay. And here is more stuff with another Magnamix. Oh, no, we can get an empty book, though, which I don't fucking want. Ain't got time for an empty book. I need to go do other stuff. Stuff that doesn't involve empty books. Like listening to professors talking about Malpertio and shit. And this, yeah, we already went through those and found those Magna Mix recipes. And here I was thinking I was gonna get 4 of them, but I only got 3! And right up in here, yeah, there's a lady back there, and said something about okay, Glubber fish fillets, canned cool and blar. No, one of y'all said something about reading a chemistry book. Why can't I synthesize this properly? Are the ingredients too fresh? Oh, be quiet. Class is self-guided study today, tomorrow too. There's no better way to learn. If you don't know where to start, go read a beginner's guide to chemistry from that bookshelf. Wait, what bookshelf? There's no bookshelf in this room that I know of. So, spiritology, what is it? Study, yeah, tell me, your spiritology, that's correct. Alright, I'll tell you a bit about guardian spirits then. Guardian spirits are hearts from another dimension that very rarely make contact with people in our world. When they do, the result is a spiriter. Alphard's Quaestor Varus is an example of this phenomenon. It's said that spiriters are protected by an extra-dimensional power and alter the fate of our world. As a result, many believe the Quaestor will stop the monsters currently causing panic around the world. Recently, rumors of a second spiriter, a young boy, have begun to surface. If true, this would be something of a first. It's rare enough for a single spiriter to arise in any given era. Yeah, so what do you think of the school? Feel like you've learned a lot? Though we didn't learn much about that mysterious world. Yeah, but it was fun to see what kind of place the school was. Yeah, well, sure, alright, let's get going. Yeah, finally done talking to all the damn professors! Now we can run on back to the jungle and shit. And I remember there being a quest where we have to get a bunch of different cookies and do some stupid shit. And I vaguely remember that. Maybe it's a side quest, and if so, I ain't doing it. I remember my brother fucking around with that and being like, well, these cookies and then those cookies and hey, it's raining in the jungle. Is that normal? Jungles ain't supposed to rain. That's reserved for the rainforest. And I'm going this way. I believe this is the way. The right way. So yes, this is right way. Correct way. The only way. Hey, this dude up here stuck in the muck. I'll help you. A hog rat, it looks like it's stuck in the mire. We should help it out. Yeah, that's exactly why I came up here, to help this little fluffy bastard. There, you're helped. Saved you! Huh? Are you giving us this in return? Helm of Indra. Well, thank you, you little hog rat. Anyway, we gotta slip on past another flower thing. Hope I'm far enough back to yeah. And then just dance around a skeleton and another flower man. Hey. Okay, there we go. That's nice. And the ship should be right here. I will say the jungle in this one is a lot less annoying than the jungle in Baten Kaitos 1. Sir, thank goodness, I was worried about you out in the rain. Everyone come inside and dry off. So, you fixed the ship yet? I want me a working ship. Master Sagi, I am glad to see you. What's wrong? The Spheda still doesn't seem to be still seems to be having some trouble. Yes, you see, they hit a crucial part of the drive system. I don't see a way to fix her with the parts I've got handy. And even if I did have the parts I need, she's taken quite a beating. To be honest, I'm not sure I have the skills to put her back in the air. I see. What a mess. Got any ideas, Schwumpus? Let's contact Varus. He would probably know more than Corellia about this sort of thing. Yeah, we could ask the Quaestor to send another ship. This time, a huge one that can pick up the Spheda and everything. Hey, that's not bad. Let's give him a call right now! Yeah. This is Gelderblame. What is it, Sagi? Oh, Gelderblame. The Dark Service attacked and the Spheda took a lot of damage. What? That's terrible. We're having trouble repairing it. Is there any way you could send a large ship to Anue? As much as I'd love to say I'll have it there in a flash, Quaestor Varus is away at the moment and I don't have the authority. Can you make things work on that end? Well, I'll certainly try. I'm sorry, when the Quaestor returns, I'll pass him your message. Please do. Well then, that was a dead end. It's no good. The Quaestor's out, so we can't get a ship. That's fine with me. I don't care only one shot if we wait right here. No stinking way. We don't know when another of those birds will come swooping in again. Yeah, I don't relish the thought of fighting another one. Come on, let's ask Queen Corellia. It can't hurt to try, right? Alright, sure, let's go. Well, going back to the city. Please teleport me out of the jungle instead of making me walk all the way through. I hear jungle music, so I'm gonna have to go out on foot. Fuck. Really hope you just pop me out of here. Like a giant-ass bird popping out so many eggs. Oh great, the fucking stepping stones are gone. There's no way across. The pond must have swelled from yesterday's squall. Say, Sagi, do you think we could get that poly whale to help us? If we could get it to come just a little closer. Huh, what's that over there? It really seems to like that fruit. If the fruit's just floating in the pond, we shouldn't have trouble finding more nearby. Let's go look. Yeah, we did come across a giant-ass fruit tree. So, oh yeah, there's a fucking hullo chick running around near the fruit. Brightly colored fruit growing on the tree. Knock it down if we had a stone or something. Like this! And I think you gotta time it right so you hit the fruit and not the chick. Let's aim for the biggest one. We'll have to time it so we don't hit that hullo chick. Ready, set, and yeet! Hey, it actually worked. Looks like we could get the hollow fruit. Yeah, give me that fruit. I do remember having trouble at this part. We kept mistiming it and having to kill the damn baby chicken. And then it would just pop back up in there after we killed it. Or do we even have to fight it? Maybe it just falls out of the tree. And I kind of want to hit one of those little baby birds with a stone. It'd make me real happy cracking you upside the head with a rock. And here's a stone for you, baby. And now throw that rock. God damn it. I want to hit the birdie. But fine. I'll take another giant-ass fruit. And I'm gonna try and hit that little fucker with a rock. Because I don't remember if I have to fight it or not. But I really want to hit that bird. You've pissed me off in the past, and I'm gonna crack you real good. Assuming I time it right. And... okay, the remake might have made it to where we can much more easily hit the fruit instead of the bird. One more try. There we go. Fuck you, bird. So you do have to fight it. Well, there's 3 of them, but whatever. It's only the babies. There's not an endless supply of them. So we just murder them all. And that would be the end of them. And then we never have to deal with these little turd burglars again. And I am fine with that. I would very much like to forget ever having to deal with them in the first place. But that is a scar I will bear for the rest of my life on account of that stupid-ass bird boss. Now kill that little shit biscuit. There you go, speared with a deadly beam of light. And I could... I'm just gonna let you do some of this stuff here. There we go, there's a dead one. We'll roast up another one of those little bastards. And let me just... there we go. I'm gonna throw a hot spring at Gilo. They took quite a beating just now. And I can't really tolerate that sort of beating happening. There you go, full health for you. Oh, and it also puts the user to sleep. That's the downside of the hot spring. Anyway, time for you to die. Oh wait, you're still alive? Why must you be still alive? I don't like you being still alive. Now, Billy, you get the drinky juice. That bird gets dead. One last bird to kill. And bam. Except it's still alive, so no bam, just bird that needs to die. And I only appreciate the dead birds because the live ones ain't real. Birds are just government drones, and we all know it. Kill that little fucker. And crack him in the head. There you go. Dead-ass birdie. You're damn right I win. Those are 3 little chickies that ain't gonna grow to be giant pains in my ass. Now then, let's use the fruit to get the polywhale over here. And then we just jump on his head. There we go. Happy little polywhale. Huh? There's something on the ground. It must have washed up from the flooded pond. White night beans. Okay, we can figure that out later. Are you angry? I'm sorry. Well, I needed a way across. Don't be sorry. He was there. He was convenient. Now, we're out of the jungle again. We just gotta go ask the queen with help fixing her ship, which is gonna lead us to some whole other rigmarole, which we will deal with in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me seeing it in the next one. Goodbye!